In the year of the tiger, I won't weep and moan. Got no time for cooling heels, I got to roam.
We are inside DHA's Box of Rock. My good friend Myles Kennedy and my new friend Tim Tournier. Thank you so much for hanging out. Really excited that Year of the Tiger's coming out. Or as we call it in Jersey, Year of the Tiger.
Tiger.
March 9th.
Tiger.
March 9th. Wow. What a tour de force for you to put this together. Tell us a little bit about sort of beginning to end, how the story unfolded for you.
Oh, man. It's interesting because when I started writing the music, it really happened quickly, and so I was trying to figure out what the theme of the record was going to be, and there was one idea that I had, and this is a strange story, but it was an idea that I had sitting in the vault for a while in my head. I was mowing the lawn, of all things.
Really?
And as I'm mowing the lawn, yeah, and I hear, in the year of the tiger, I won't weep and moan. And I was like, I like that. So I recorded it onto my phone, kind of forgot about it. Didn't know what it meant. I wasn't really sure what the year of the tiger was. Forgot about it. And when I was assembling all the ideas for this record, I reached for that one. And was like, well, I have to decide, what does that mean? What is the year of the tiger? So I looked it up on the Chinese zodiac, and it turned out it was the year that my father passed away, my biological father. So I was like, oh man, this is like the universe telling me it's time to touch on the subject. It was something I tried to do for years, but never could quite do it. And once I kind of allowed myself permission to write about it, the floodgates just kind of,
Interesting
opened.
that you refer to it as allowed myself permission to sort of open yourself up to do that. Wow, and that's some intense story, because where would that come from? You almost wonder where it came from.
That is the interesting thing.
Yeah,
about
that's
it.
the interesting part for sure. So Tim, your piece of the puzzle now. You're Myles' buddy. You guys have been together with the Alter Bridge camp, with the been part of the Tremonti camp as well. Now you have always been sort of behind the scenes now, kind of the guy that does a lot of things with Myles. Now you're sort of part of the unit. You played on the record. You'll be out on tour. What is it like for you wearing a whole different kind of hat now? It's got to be, because we were like, oh, Tim, come on in, be in the interview with us. And he's like, really? Well, okay, I guess. What does it feel like?
Good.
Does it feel good, or does it feel awkward, or
It's Myles is pulling me into the light a little bit, I guess. But,
pulling you into the light.
Dragging me, kicking and
Pulling you into the vortex, not the light.
No,
well, let me tell you, the guitar work, your guitar work live is just insane, off the charts. Those of you that are going out to the tour, you got to watch this guy's fingers. I was like this watching him play. It was just amazing. So where you been all these years, man? What have you been laying low for?
I've been keeping up after him. That's what I've been doing.
Chasing my problems.
Looking forward to touring, looking forward to going out on the road behind these amazing songs.
Absolutely. And Myles is such an easy guy to work with, so it's been a pleasure.
He's lying.
I'm absolutely lying. But
well, let's talk a little bit about the tour too. A lot of dates coming up.
Right.
We were speaking a little bit before we started doing this interview. Tours like this, not easy to do.
Yeah,
challenging,
I mean, look,
challenging.
It's challenging to a point, but really, when I think about back in the day when I first started touring as a youngster, the tours were so dense. You go 7 days in a row, oftentimes. So I'm not gonna whine about 2 days on, 1 day off. It's pretty easy. It's just as time, obviously, I'm not spring chicken anymore, so I've got to give the pipes a little rest here and there, and so that helps. If I could, frankly, if I could have a perfect scenario, I'd just be on the road. If we tour, we'd just go all the time and play every day. Because I honestly hate days off. It's just
you're not a guy that seems to have a lot of downtime for sure. But even the emotionalness of it every day, because the songs are emotional. You're sort of not talking about your tight jeans and people swinging from the chandeliers. This is like a whole different kind of vibe, when you're out there. And I think the audience is there expecting that level of intensity as
Right.
well. You know, they are feeling that these are going to be these intimate shows with you, sort of pouring your heart out every night, and that's got to be a little bit of a challenge to sort of stay, you know, kind of not going crazy.
Yeah, yeah, and that's, I guess we're going to find out. If you want to see a man melt down on stage, come to the shows.
Never.
I have the feeling about 3 shows in, it's going
Never.
to be a complete meltdown.
Never, never. We've got dates coming up, by the way, House of Independence, Asbury Park, May 17th, and then the 22nd at the Highland Ballroom in New York City. This record is just absolutely, truly dazzling. Phenomenal. Year of the Tiger. We've been waiting for it as fans for a really, really long time. And I thank you guys so much for hanging out with me.
Thank you. Thank you very
Can't
much.
wait to see you on the road, Tim.
Woohoo!
In the year of the tiger, I won't weep and moan. Got no time for cooling heels, I got to roam. In the year of the tiger, I'm gonna roll these bones. Gonna leave behind the heartache that I've known. The only love I've known has slipped away. The only love I've known has gone away. In the year of the tiger, I'm gonna stake my claim. Run 1,000 miles beyond this house of pain. In the year of the tiger, I got my kin to save. I'll be damned to see them suffer one more day on a cold, cruel July. We didn't know just when the pale horse would arrive, but love alone keeps us alive when we feel we can't go on at all. In the year of the tiger, I had a nightmare scream, cut above the din of every future dream. In the year of the tiger, well, you best believe I'm haunted by the visions that I've seen on a cold, cruel July. We didn't know just when the pale horse would arrive, but love alone keeps us alive when we feel we can't go on at all. Yeah. In the year of the tiger, into an ocean grave, threw his ashes to the wind and walked away. In the year of the tiger, I got no time to waste. A resolution to keep fighting and remain. Yeah, on a cold, cruel July, we didn't know just when the pale horse would arrive, but love alone keeps us alive when we feel we can't go